How are we doing? I'm just doing some railway work. I was going to just carry on with some of what I've been doing, which I'll show you in a little while. But I wanted to start off here. This railway junction, I just wanted to make it a bit better. But when I intended on starting to play, I had something I needed to finish off. So as a result of not finishing off what I wanted to finish off, I made a start. Now, let's pop that in for now. Take that off. No, I know that's too tight for a curve. I might end up just starting again from where I was, but yeah, I just don't like how this is looking. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back. This is a rubbish start to a video, isn't it? Yeah, so this is what we have. I mean, maybe this is quite nice. Maybe I'll just do that bit again. That bit's not terrible. It just looks a bit quirky. I'll have a think about that in a second. Maybe I'll leave that alone. And I think if it wasn't for this bit looking so nice and smooth, that little wiggle where it's obviously going straight, wouldn't look so bad. But anyway, I finished the landscaping. I don't think I did this. I put some avenues and motorway junctions. This is the motorway that went through New Venice. It curves there and comes there. It's going to be an old town, although I've put a motorway running through the middle of it. Station area, I've given a slight upgrade with a more modern station. Everything is much by the by. I think that's what I did in my last video. I've been playing in little dribs and drabs whenever I had 20 minutes. It wasn't really worth doing much. I've started doing, I carried on the landscaping as I said, put in some country roads, got one more to do, this little pass. And this area, so I made this watered and made it a village. Anyway, so let's see how I can screw this up. So as I've started recording, I better make something good, otherwise this is going to be another rubbish recording. I'm sorry I haven't done so much off camera. There's two reasons. Firstly, I was pretty much doing dribs and drabs, as I said. I daren't try anything else, to be honest with you. That's probably all I can get away with. Yeah, that's already better. That's an improvement. So I was slightly worried about this. So I lay down some roads. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do yet, but there'll be plenty of opportunity. So I'm not far off starting all that wonderful zoning. I mean, I'll do that. I'm going to do the port another time. It's Saturday night. It's been a bit of a rough afternoon. Do we want that to So let me save that. This looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? Just thinking it. Oh my god, that's awful. Might be reverting to this save. Oh, it doesn't look terrible actually. Or does it? Oh, let me have a... Sheer rock face there works, as in we dug it out to put this in. I think this would probably be a better place for a road. Alright, okay, there is something I can do here, but I've butchered this mountain. I've butchered it too much. I don't really want it going into the port. This could be like one of those iconic roads that you see. Ah. That might be a happy accident, I don't know yet. You know, the roads you see around Naples or Amalfi Coast. Okay, I'm not unhappy with that. I'm going to save that. I think that's worthy. Whatever we decide to do, we can probably make it work and make it look realistic. That's why I saved it, because this is where it will go horrendously wrong. This road is pretty much just for eye candy purposes. I did intend on keeping it fairly natural looking, so I'll do something with that later. Let's get our curve in. These roads have to have huge, great big long curves. It's the law. Sorry about that. Oh. That was probably a bit too close to that rock face, wasn't it? So we're gonna have fun now. Oh, okay. don't think two tunnels will work. Ah, well, that's a non-negotiable, sorry. That is non-negotiable. Before I go down the terraforming route, lost our curve, but never mind. I'm going to be all year doing this. We needed to do that anyway, so the problem I have here is this. I have to be uber delicate. Okay. Let's take that and see how lucky we get. Looks like we might have got lucky. Oh, we could have got lucky. I've got no idea. Oh no. Oh no. This was non-negotiable. For what reason? What if I just do it like this? Let's see where it goes. There we go. That was actually going to look quite interesting there. Oh, I had it, didn't I? There you go. That looks quite nice. It's like end of the line type situation. Parking space. Yes, I appreciate that. I like that. If you haven't noticed, it doesn't take a lot to please me. Okay, we should be able to work with that. Let's save that. Yeah, so as ever, this is going to look really good when it's finished. It's nice to build something different. That's unfortunate. Let's see what we can do. Can't see in there enough. Okay. Let's be cowardly. A lot of TNT was used. See how that does. See how this pass goes. This looks like it might be a bit too. Well, that's looking a little bit more natural. Shallow valley. No, I don't know where that's going. Still don't know where that's going. This bit has to go lower, and that bit has to go higher. I say this and that because that's really helpful to you listening, but I'm sure you can see it. So that has to go lower. Just go a bit bigger. We have the same problem again, aren't we? There isn't really a good view of this because the mountain's in the way. That's probably as good as it gets. So let's lower that one. Okay, that will make nice later. Let's level with erosion. Small brush. Let's level with the quick level brush. Something smaller. Get it down and then erode. I want to make it look a bit natural. This is what's worrying me. That's not terrible. Let's put a curve in. Let's put that here for a second. So if the curve is going the way I want it, blue's in the bottom right. That's not bad. Unsuitable grade, why? I mean, this is not the final product, but okay, let's save that. Let's quick level brush this. Very cowardly. Let's do this very cowardly. Not really worried about the road. So, I mean, I would have liked to have kept the curve. I'm not really worried about the curve. The road, as it is. I'm concerned about these pyramids. I think we need a slightly bigger brush. You're gonna need a bigger brush. Yeah, it was gonna happen, wasn't it? I think we'll have to sacrifice them. We've got saves, it's okay. Something's worth doing. It's worth doing badly. See how that went. That looks pretty terrible. Oh, pretty terrible. It's good practice, no? How to waste money like a bad boy. We're not having much luck, are we? That is terrible. I think, I'm gonna have to go back one step on that one. Might not look great, but you know, you have to accept that sometimes you win some and sometimes you lose some. Let's get that curve back. It's about getting the balance right. We've got to decide what we're doing here, but it's like lots of little villages, so the road doesn't even have to go that way. So let's see how it joins up, and then we can talk curves. Okay. I'm going to push my luck and go for the curve now. Okay. That looks better. We can landscape that a little bit. Sometimes real highway is the best way to go. Yeah, we'll just leave that. We cut a thing. We tried to do something with this, but it affected the stability of the railway tunnel, so we didn't. Yeah. Okay, that's quite nice. I'm not really doing villagey details at this point. Leave details for the next two. So let's save that. This is another little village. Put some things around, some little churches, some paths up the mountain from here. Ah, you bugger. Sometimes the problem with these is when you're working on a gradient, it can be quite tricky to get that right. But in this situation, it's easier to you make it somewhat flat. You can get some more stuff in here. You can get that kind of up and down layered effect of having various things at various levels. Now, do we want to continue that? That's not terrible. I'm going to save it first though, because we are having another village here, you see, so with a railway station. I'm just going to save that again because saving's too quick. Even though I'm clicking on it, I'm not. This one's a bit too topsy-turvy for my liking. It's going to be quite tedious. This is probably going to affect the tunnel now. Do we want a tunnel that comes all the way here? No, that looks terrible. I'll have to raise this up a little bit. Have a better gradient. That still looks terrible. So what's the story from there? That looks a bit better. Okay. That looks a bit better. I think we're going to save. I'm going to do this mountain pass now. Because that's going to be important. So we've got all the details laid bare. So this can be cut. There we go. Something man-made. Great engineers, the people of this country. Just looking for. Ooh. Oh, for God's sake! That's very nice. Okay, we'll take that. You kind of have to go through this valley now. Yeah, there you go. We'll get some vineyards and so forth. Yes, we love our roundabouts. We need more roundabouts. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'll look at the port. I'll play around with that offline. And some other things. Let's drop a save here. So somewhere here, we're going to need to stop for a second. think of a sort of station thing. So we might as well put that in now. And then get that done. I thought we actually used the real highway here, but let's try an avenue just to level things out. I mean, there is a gradient, but you know, that's not entirely unheard of. Yeah, I think the real highway works better. Put some churches on the top of hills as well when the time comes. Yeah, because I'm planning on using a station that I know doesn't allow through traffic. And I also know that this is going to be frowned upon. It's possibly too close to there, but so let's we'll put for power up here, we'll put wind farms along the top of the mountain. It'll look really nice. I knew that was too good to be true. If you can't see it, it's a good clue. Oh, not a curve. God no, not a curve. If you can't see it, there's a good chance that there's a reason why you can't see it. Sometimes it's worth a guess. You get little clues. How much room do we actually need? So I'm not sure why this is all fine and dandy, but going this way, like that, look. Getting to the edge of what I can get away with here. Come on. If I put one in the wrong way. Yes, of course that works. Because, you know. Now, come on now. Probably futile, but yeah, that works. Because of course it does. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That wasn't helpful.